Hi, so let's do this again. We have been on the series on emotional intelligence, and so far we've described and defined. We've looked at the components of emotional intelligence, and we started on a journey of how to improve or develop our emotional intelligence. So today, allow me to digress. This is because I have received quite a few responses, and a number of us would like me to tackle the issue of pain, handling pain, and emotional intelligence. How does pain feature when it comes to emotional intelligence? So today I'm just going to take us briefly through what we can commonly refer to as emotional pain, dealing with emotional pain, because pain is also, of course, an emotion that we find ourselves dealing with on a day-to-day basis. And pain in this case could be any difficult situation, the pain of losing a loved one, hurt from or by being hurt by people that you care for, people that you have trusted. So pain comes in various dimensions, and so I'm just going to take us briefly through just the various aspects of how we can or rather the various steps of how we can deal with pain. So the first step towards dealing with pain for an emotionally intelligent person is it's awareness. I mean, at the end of the day, remember that emotional intelligence is about awareness. So what I call awareness when it comes to managing pain or emotional pain is accepting the situation, accepting the hurt, accepting the pain. That is the first step. So you know that you're going through a certain situation. You know that you are dealing with pain at a certain level. You know you have been hurt, or you have lost a loved one, or you are dealing with a really, really painful situation, be it at work, a situation that has hurt you or is grieving you badly. So the first step is accepting the pain. Now, if you avoid pain, avoidance, when it comes to pain, avoidance is one of the worst mistakes that we can make. So accept the pain, internalize the pain, reflect, and think about what exactly it is that you're dealing with, and then move on to the next step, which for me is reach out. So you need to reach out to somebody, reach out to a friend, reach out to a loved one, talk to them, because after you have internalized the pain, and maybe something that I should really mention, a lot of us sometimes find ourselves encouraging people who are going through hurt or going through pain to move on and just forget the situation. Such people, they mean well, but I would say you need to internalize that pain. And so once you have internalized the pain, you understand the level of pain you're dealing with, you understand the situation you're dealing with, then now reach out. When a lot of us are dealing with pain, we find ourselves going into a cocoon of sorts. So in reaching out, we are saying, move out of your cocoon, move out of that painful situation, reach out and talk to somebody. Talk to a friend, talk to your pastor, talk to somebody that will listen to you, and talk to somebody, especially somebody who will not judge you. A lot of us, of course, will probably be very fast to judge a situation. So talk to somebody that you feel will not judge you, so that they don't escalate the situation that you're going through. In reaching out also, this is the place of faith as well. Your faith comes in handy at this point. Your prayers come in handy. This is where you reach out, because reaching out, there is also reaching out to God, of course. So reach out to your faith, reach out to the people around you, reach out to the people you feel you can trust, and talk to them. Bear your pain to them. Tell them, this is what I'm feeling, and talk to somebody that you feel you can trust. Now, once you have reached out, you need to so you're still sort of stuck in your painful situation. And this is all acceptable because dealing with pain, dealing with hurt is a process. Once you have reached out, take the next step and do what I call take a break. Take a break from that situation in your mind. Move away from that. Start slowly moving away from that painful situation and start doing something that you love, something that you find peace in. This could be, going to church, if you go to church, serving God, doing something that you love, be it at the workplace. If you even love counseling, start talking to people so that you can sort of slowly push yourself away from that painful situation and just, start now talking to people. As you talk to people, you find that you are also, you also heal. You're healing yourself. You're slowly also, now moving on to acceptance and to, sort of just dealing with that painful situation. Now, as you deal with as you talk to people, as you deal with that pain, do also something. I mean, if you love writing, start writing. This could be also an opportunity, actually, for you to, start doing things that you love. So, if you love visiting or doing you love charity work, this is the time to do such things, to sort of get your mind away from that situation and start the healing process. Now, after taking a break, learn from that situation. If there was a mistake, learn from that mistake. As you learn, you're also able, of course, you've started the healing process, and as you learn, you also sort of, you get to that place where you're able now to be compassionate and to understand when other people are going through similar situations. I always say there's always a silver lining in every cloud of our lives. So from this situation, from this painful situation, learn whatever it is, whatever lessons it is that you need to learn from it. Like I said, this is also an opportunity to just, it could be a tough situation that propels you to the next level of your life, something that you would actually now find satisfaction in doing. So learn from it, and then lastly, move on. Do not dwell in your painful situation. Try as much as possible to move on. Find other avenues that will give you satisfaction. If it's the pain of betrayal by a loved one, if it means later on just going and opening up yourself to them and telling them, I have forgiven you, move on, and just move on to the next phase of your life. Do not get lost with your pain. Do not allow pain to define you. A lot of times we allow pain to define us. We allow ourselves to get lost in our pain. So these are the 5 steps I would say for me are really, really critical when it comes to managing pain in terms of when we are looking at emotional intelligence. And it's what we call, because pain, like I said, is an emotion, and it's an emotion that needs to be felt, but also needs to be managed. So I hope this session has been helpful. We will continue on our next session with how to develop and improve our emotional intelligence. Good day.